by the Montana Television Network. Montana This Morning continues on Montana's News Leader.
The end may be near for the Secretary of State. CBS News has learned that the White House has a plan to force Rex Tillerson out. I'm in Adobo with the details coming up.
This coming year, grizzly bears in this part of Montana will emerge from hibernation to a whole new world. Coming up, how management of bears will change when the animals are no longer considered endangered. And good Friday morning. The time now is 6:30. And neither the president nor the White House is offering a definitive answer on whether reports are true that Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is going to lose his job in the coming weeks. The president and Tillerson met Thursday on routine business and are set to meet again today. CBS's Hina Doba is in New York with more.
President Trump and Secretary of State Rex Tillerson are scheduled to meet for lunch today. Yesterday, Mr. Trump gave no indication the meeting would have anything to do with reports Tillerson is about to lose his job.
He's here. Rex is here.
CBS News has confirmed the White House has drafted and is circulating a plan for Tillerson's exit, replacing him with current CIA Director Mike Pompeo. White House spokesperson Sarah Sanders, when pressed on it, also refused to give a simple yes or no answer on Tillerson's future.
When the president loses confidence in someone, they will no longer serve in the capacity that they're in.
The news follows months of growing tension between Tillerson and the president. Among the most high-profile disagreements, North Korea. Shortly after Tillerson announced the U.S. was in diplomatic contact with Pyongyang, Mr. Trump tweeted, quote, "He is wasting his time." There's also the report that in July, Tillerson called the president a moron in front of a group of officials. Still, the State Department insists Tillerson is continuing with business as usual.
He kind of, brushed this off today. He's heard these kinds of stories before.
The State Department says White House Chief of Staff John Kelly called Tillerson's Chief of Staff Thursday and told her, quote, "The rumors are not true." Though several well-placed sources tell CBS Kelly has signed off on Tillerson's exit plan. And Adoba, CBS News.
If this shuffling does happen, that would leave an opening for the CIA director. Republican Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas would likely be offered that position.
Of course, we'll be following that story as it develops.
Closely.
Yeah. We're also closely following the potential for snow.
I have to tell you something.
Okay.
I'm a big sucker for a good Christmas stroll.
Are you?
So I need to know it.
You're in luck. We're going to be talking about your Christmas stroll forecast here in just a little bit. Temperatures holding into the 30s for the most part. It looks like we're going to be dealing with mild temperatures for the early part of the day. Potential of snow starts to increase as we head into the weekend, but today temperatures trying to warm up. Good chance that we'll see these temperatures near the 40-degree mark for the vast majority of the area through the afternoon today. Looks like a pretty mild setup as we head through the day as well. Now there is the potential of some snow moving in for the weekend. We've got a big cool down on the way. We'll talk about the timing of that and for your Christmas stroll.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's all coming up in a minute.
Thank you. The grizzly bear in the greater Yellowstone area was listed as an endangered species for nearly 41 years. U.S. Fish, Wildlife and Parks has recently found the bear's population to be recovered and no longer needs endangered protections. Now the management of grizzly bears will go to the states of Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Yesterday, the Yellowstone Grizzly Coordinating Committee met at Chico Hot Springs to create a strategy for grizzly bear management. It's all about population numbers. That's how the greater Yellowstone area grizzly made it to the recovery phase. And those numbers is what the Yellowstone Grizzly Coordinating Committee will be watching closely.
Largely, that's just not going to change. We've been managing bears in a recovery mode up to this point. Now that they're delisted, it's more of a conservation mode.
As the states take over the population management, U.S. Fish, Wildlife and Parks has left some guidelines on bear management, like keeping the population at 500. This is the process that is used on any delisting.
Any species we take off the endangered species list, the service does this process. We just step back and play an oversight role. For a period of time, the ESA says a minimum of 5 years. We work with the states, the other management agencies. We no longer are a voting member on this committee, but we're just there to make sure things are running smoothly and the recovery is maintained.
You'll also find more than just Fish, Wildlife and Parks on this committee.
And it's important for the Montana Association of Counties and Madison County in particular to be a member of this, because it affects not only Northwest Montana, Southwest Montana, Madison County in particular, or Beaverhead County in particular, because that is the area, those are the most predominant areas affected by the decision to delist, in this case, the grizzly bear.
Today, the committee will focus on other areas such as habitat monitoring and food storage regulations. Their next meeting will be held in the spring, and you can review the conservation strategy commitments on our websites, and a link to that is on KBZK and KXLF TV apps as well, and those are free from the App Store. A meeting will be held today at the Wilson to discuss the new $93 million high school and school district plans to stay on track. The new high school will be located between Cottonwood and Flanders Mill on Oak Street. Today's meeting is to schedule contractors to begin work. That's because with Bozeman's building boom, there are limited contractors available to start work immediately.
The reason we pulled the meeting together was to basically to stay on schedule with high school too. We've got a lot of things going on, a lot of balls we're juggling, and it's important to make some decisions. At this point, our next regularly scheduled meeting is December 18th, and so to wait that long would be a little too long for some of the decisions that we need to make.
We will, of course, have the full update from the meeting tonight at 5:30. Medical marijuana providers from around Montana were in Helena yesterday to weigh in on proposed new regulations. MTN's Jonathan Umbarian looks at the concerns providers raised about the plan changes.
More than 100 people were in attendance Thursday for a public hearing on proposed rules for Montana's medical marijuana industry. Earlier this year, lawmakers passed a major overhaul of the state's marijuana program. The Department of Public Health and Human Services was tasked with creating rules to fill in the details of the changes. Many at the meeting said the proposed rules will hit smaller providers especially hard.
If you have rules that penalize small business, you're going to actually end up hurting the patients.
The rules would raise the price of medical marijuana cards, provider licenses, and other endorsements.
We cannot afford $5,000 a year for a licensing fee, another $500 to be a dispensary, another $500 to do chemical manufacturing, a 4% tax, and taxes on top of that. We will have to shut our doors.
Some raised concerns about the requirements for all marijuana and marijuana-infused products to undergo testing before being sold.
The new testing requirements are great. Their concerns are that a small provider like us with our level of monthly revenue, we're not going to be able to pay for these tests.
Overall, many said the rules add too many new requirements for providers in too short a time.
One thing we do know from other states is trying to do everything at once creates a mess. It creates a disaster. Everything gets locked up. Things don't move.
Now, DPHHS will take all of these comments into consideration and determine whether any changes need to be made to the proposed rules. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
DPHHS will continue taking public comments on the proposed rules by mail or email through December 7th. The agency could finalize the rules and put them into effect by next spring. A battered women's shelter in Butte honored a Butte police officer yesterday for his dedication to investigating domestic violence incidents. The annual Safe Space Officer of the Year award was given to 11-year veteran detective Josh Stearns during a ceremony at Meadows Bar and Grill. He was credited for his professionalism and going beyond the call of duty to help a woman who was threatened with a gun by a man last winter. Stearns praised the shelter for its help in the case.
They help so many different ways. We either get them out of the situation, providing food, housing, get them lined up with restraining orders, and make sure they follow through. And they're professionals and they have experience in the field of domestic violence.
This is the first time Detective Stearns has been given this award. Okay, so it needs tens of thousands of dollars worth of work, and it will take you months, maybe years, but a fixer-upper home can be a real bargain, right? Well, coming up, what do you think people are willing to pay for this project home? Plus,
ahead on CBS this morning, the Republican tax plan hits a snag in the Senate, how deficit concerns could complicate today's expected vote. Plus, John Dickerson is here in the studio today. We'll talk to him about taxes and the plan to replace Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. And Mo Rocca catches up with comedy legend Carol Burnett. We'll see you 7 o'clock on the dot.